If you're going to be using ZRemesher on a really high poly mesh, sometimes it'll make it go faster if you use Decimation Master. But you sometimes have to prepare your model a little bit. So in this case, I've actually got some poly groups, and so I'm going to go here to Poly Paint, and I'm going to say Poly Paint from Poly Groups. Then as I go up and do my Decimation Master up in the Z plugin menu, we're going to make sure that use and keep poly paint is part of what we're going to be doing. So we're going to pre-process. You can pre-process all if you've got a bunch of subtools, or pre-process current will only do this one subtool. Then when that process is done, you're going to do decimate current, and you can mess around with these if you want to adjust the poly count, but I found that generally the default works pretty well. So when that's done, you'll notice that the geometry is all sorts of messed up, so you don't want this to be your final geometry, but it'll get you ready for doing ZRemesher or sometimes other operations, so it'll go more quickly. Just go to your polygroups thing and say from poly paint. Then once we've done that, we should be able to just fill this object here. But you'll notice that the groups have now been taken from that poly paint.